chemicals that distinguish the plant from its lobelia elsewhere in the world. A laboratoria, a member of the poisonous trichine family, flaunts its vivid yellow-orange flower against a backdrop of glossy green leaves. It's the yellow flower. And there's the flowers opening up. Small yellow blossoms mark the Brossia aguta, a relative of the hydrangea. See? The Nothocestrum longifolium, called the aia by the Hawaiians, is related to the tomato, the potato, and tobacco. Its seeds are dispersed by birds that dote on its orange-red fruit. And an alpaca below, looking as though it were missing one of its petals, grows on Waihoe Valley Ridge. It is one of the relatively few Hawaiian plants that are in flower all year round. There's the Nothocestrum longifolium. And this is the alpaca. Atramatolobelia macrostachys, a species of lobelia, leans over the south ridge, extending its nectar-filled blossoms out over the valley. You know, plants. The classic semicircular shape of a coral atoll appears on this map of Pearl and Hermes Reef. Only 50 miles wide, Pearl and Hermes covers more than 100,000 acres of reefs, islands, and a lagoon with a barrier reef outermost line separating it from the ocean. The shorter lines mark coral formations that are usually below water. Only the islands, which are labeled, stand above the tide level. Here's the map. Scronian bear, a newborn frigate bird above, hugs its nest in a clump of Solium shrub on Pearl and Hermes Reef, waiting to be fed. Small pieces of fish and squid that its parents steal from boobies. The adult male at right, gliding into the nest on its 7-foot wingspan, to disgorge tidbits to its young to make its mate looks on. Adults also eat tern chicks and turtle hatchlings when such delicates are in season, mostly in summer. And here's the baby. And this is the adult. Member of a species once found only on Laysan Island, a Laysan finch shown nibbling seeds of Setaria grass is one of a growing colony introduced to Southeast Island on Pearl and Hermes Reef in 1967. The bird's right leg has been banded for identification. The island's only land birds, Laysan finches, feed on insects and grass seeds. In choosing nesting grounds, they faded the dents of mounting Irrigostis grass on the island's sheltered side. There's the leg. Let's go close up, look at it. It's banded up. And look at that bird. A helicopter view of part of Pearl and Hermes Reef reveals its 3 distinct environments. In the foreground is the shallow lagoon, a lighter blue hue than the deep ocean background. The third component, coral, appears in the form of a barrier reef, causing a white line of breakers, and as sand on Southeast Island seen jutting into the lagoon. Here, the islands. A school of manini swimming over a Porteous coral. There's the manini. Monk seal defending its pup at a visitor's approach. There's the monk adult. And there's its baby. A seal pup nursing. It's drinking milk from its mom. A young adult relaxing on the beach. while 300 pounds of green sea turtle head on. There's the green sea turtle. A sphinx moth reposing on citria grass. There's the moth resting on the grass. A sphinx moth caterpillar. There's the caterpillar. Puncture vine in full bloom. A miller moth on a puncture vine. There's the miller moth. Oops, page. Fledgling albatrosses start learning to fly. A nighty tern brooding in arid rustic grass. A wedge-tailed shearwater in its burrow. Masked boobies and chick. There's the masked boobies. This is their chick. A red-tailed tropic bird. A fairy tern resting on coral. A red-footed booby with its fluffy young.